everyone, it's Eric Klima here, and this is the YouTube show in which sentimental thoughts come from the heart. It's also the YouTube show where mental oddball shenanigans are running through my brain. It's EML77 TV. How is everyone doing? This is episode 464. What's going on, everybody? What is happening? Hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful day. Been checking up on the weather. It keeps changing left and right, the weather forecast. It's a little crazy. We're still going to get some snow Wednesday night into Thursday. It's 1 to 3 inches. But by 6 o'clock on Thursday, it's supposed Thursday morning, it's supposed to change over to rain. So, whether or not we got, shovel some snow and all that, we'll find out for sure. Because I think it starts at 2. Like it says, snow's supposed to start after midnight, according to what weather.com saying. They say it's supposed to 2 and it ends at 5, and then 2 to 5, and then it changes over to rain. So that's a 3-hour window of a little bit of snow. Probably, it's going to be a little tricky driving. So just be very careful when you decide to go Thursday morning. That's the commute. But it will change over to rain for most of the commute, which is good. And it's going to be a different. It's not unboxing, but I'm going to show some of the swag I got. Some of the swag I got during more like Walmart swag. I'm not going to unbox anything except for one item here. So it's WWE Walmart swag. That means WWE products that I bought at Walmart. And this, I just bought this today. And when I checked the price out, like $10. Hey, that's a pretty good price. One of my favorite events from last year was Survivor Series. Because this Survivor Series is the first time that NXT has been featured on there. So this is the Survivor Series to cover. As you know, a couple of matches. Already Mysterio, Lesnar for the WWE Championship, no holds barred match, and Daniel Bryan versus the Fiend, Bray Wyatt. And in the middle there is the Triple Threat Women's matchup, NXT Women's Champion Shayna Baszler versus SmackDown Women's Champion Bayley versus Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch. And there was the women's triple threat match, the Survivor Series. Triple threat elimination matchup, Team Raw versus Battles, Team NXT and SmackDown, and you got the tag team situation. You got plus much more, and I would run down all the teams, so I would forget. And this came part of it. Got a Finn Balor card, which is really really cool. 5'11", 190 from Bray Catley, Wicklow, Ireland, and really cool looking dude. Finn Balor, one of the best wrestlers out there. Him and Johnny Gargano is going to be a heck of a matchup. So let's check what the DVD looks like. It looks like somebody drew. It's like one of those flags, but it's really cool. The red represents Raw, SmackDown represents blue, and NXT represents yellow. And I can't believe Warner Brothers is distributing this. It's really cool to see Warner Brothers and the WWE working together. And they did work together with Scooby-Doo. I think it's pretty cool. Okay, check it out. So if you happen to go to Walmart and you're a big WWE fan and Survivor Series is your favorite event, please check this out and pick it up. $10 at Walmart, basically. I bought this next item for $20 at the Walmart in Fairhaven. This one I bought the Walmart in Dartmouth. The Walmart in Fairhaven the other day. I saw this the other day. Was it Monday? Or no, not yesterday. Probably over the weekend. Probably Friday. And I saw this, and I figured I might as well get it. The first time in the line. This is the Elite Collection Series number 73 by Mattel. This is Kairi Sane in her Pirate Princess outfit before she became a Kabuki warrior. It's one of the coolest things ever, and I did tweet this, and she liked the tweet. So once again, Kairi, thank you. Or I should say, domo arigato for the like on the tweet. I'm sure it's amazing to her that people would do this. And part of Series 73, it is Triple H, Daniel Bryan, Aleister Black, Elias, Grand Metalik, and Kairi Sane, the only lady on the and she stands at 5'1". That's pretty small. Career highlights: NXT Women's Champ, Mae Young Classic winner of 2017, Yamaguchi, Japan. And it says in her description that armed with her deadly accurate and insane elbow, the Pirate Princess is a force to be reckoned with when she's treasure hunting for titles. So she's right now one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, and She looks so cute. I like Kairi Sane. Very beautiful. I like Kairi Sane. Good thing I bought this. It's really cool. I'm not gonna unwrap it up and see. She has the elbow pad for her insane elbow. She's got her telescope. She's got her steering wheel, and she's got hands at the bottom there. I don't know if you can see it. One hand's at the bottom. She's saluting. She's got her pirate hat. She's ready to go. So I'm keeping that. That's pretty cool. So speaking of which, let's talk a little bit of Raw last night. Very interesting. Raw took place in Salt Lake City, and there was a big issue because there was a humongous blizzard going around, and they decided the show is going to go on. I think most of the production crew have gotten there earlier enough and probably beat the storm too. But the WWE Universe came out in support, which is amazing in itself. I know a lot of people have been bad-mouthing the company, the direction the company's going and all that. But, you got to respect the WWE Universe over there in Salt Lake City for coming out in that, blizzard, I want to be driving around in that, it's a little crazy. I was lucky to survive the January 18th Saturday night drive on the way home from work, for God's sakes. And it was like 1 to 3 inches. Excuse me. It was 1 to 3 inches, but still, I mean, come on now. I survived that. So, very thankful for that. So far, the winter over here in the south of New England has not been that bad. A little bit mild, a little bit of rain, a little bit of snow, a little bit of sunshine, a little bit of everything. It's almost like a well-balanced winter. A lot of people whine by, it's going to destroy the environment and all that. Calm down. Calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. Interesting here. You see, there's the logos, Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. So I reckon this is my favorite. Survivor Series is one of my favorite events of the main four. And besides WrestleMania, obviously. So I'm really looking forward to watching that this year. Yeah, like I say, it has not been that bad. Well-balanced so far. So hopefully we can keep up that well-balance going. A little bit of snow here and there. That's fine. Like I said, snow is good to look at from a scenery point of view. But once you're driving in it, forget it. Because, and the problem is, too many idiots in Massachusetts don't know how to drive. It's like, okay. And I've always said, though, people, say, you have to get used to it. It's New England. Well, guess what? If I have to get used to the snow here in New England, then all you Patriot haters and Red Sox haters, New England sports haters, got to get used to New England sports teams winning. If you're not a fan and you live in New England, that's how it is. All right? If I have to get used to it, you have to get used to it. That's the way it is. Anyways, yeah, I don't know if you find any of these products at your local Walmart, I say pick these things up. It's really, really cool, really, really cool moment. If a loved one in your family is a wrestling fan and loves Kairi Sane, you get this for her. You get for him or whoever. If they're fans of Kairi Sane, pick this up for your loved one. And if your loved one's a big WE fan too, pick this up as well. Raw, SmackDown, I'll tell you what, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Survivor Series was a lot of fun this year. I will never forget the invasion that started in last year, NXT invasion, November 1st, 2019. To me, NXT is part of the WWE family now. So it's like, it has been part of the WWE family, but it's getting bigger. So last night on Raw, I got off on a tangent because of what went on in Salt Lake City, weather-wise. I forgot to tell the whole Raw. This makes it very interesting. Rumor has there's a lot more suspensions coming in WWE's way, so it's going to be very interesting to see how this is going to develop. Because now you have NXT superstars stepping up. Ruby Riott made her return just to attack Liv Morgan, so I think Liv Morgan's got another problem to deal with, and hopefully I think the problem is that I think it will make Liv Morgan even better. They say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I think Liv Morgan's going to step up her game now, and I think you're going to see a well improved Liv Morgan, a well developed Liv Morgan. I think you're going to see Liv Morgan with a new attitude. I can't wait to what they do with her. Charlotte Flair is yet to make a decision of who she wants to face. She says she faced Becky and beat her. She faced Bayley and beat her. There's no one else. And then Rhea Ripley shows up with the NXT Women's Championship. I'm going, Aha! I like to see these two go at it. Some people are upset that Io Shirai should be the one facing Rhea Ripley before WrestleMania and all that. Well, if you think about it, though, I think Charlotte's arrival on NXT, I don't know if it's going to be a one-off thing or not, it will make every woman step up her game. That's why I think, including Io Shirai once she comes back from an injury. I have with Io, Io's been well loved and well respected now. I mean, everybody misses Io Shirai. We got to let everybody know we love Io Shirai. We like for her to stay, and we like to see her step up her game. And I think if Charlotte's around, I think Charlotte's going to make every woman step up their game. I believe it, and I don't, and I think it'd be only a matter of time when Io Shirai becomes women's champion. Io Shirai and Charlotte would not be a bad matchup. And I know with Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair, they're almost like the same height. So I think it's going to be an even matchup if it's not that. But first, Rhea Ripley's got to deal with Bianca Belair. Imagine that. And imagine if like Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair, let's say the match gets thrown out, all right, at NXT TakeOver Portland. Why not a triple threat for the NXT Women's Championship at WrestleMania? Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley can get a chance to shine there. NXT should be involved in WrestleMania, in my personal opinion. I know there's a lot of Io Shirai fans out there that want to see Io Shirai in action. I do too. I want to see it, but she's injured. I think when she comes back, it'll be. But then again, I like to see Io deal with Bianca Belair. I know she's got a little bone to pick with Bianca Belair. And that way you can use that as a number one contenders match for the NXT Women's Championship. Whoever wins the NXT Women's Championship, a lot of possibilities. I know a lot of people think, it ain't Charlotte Flair. Yeah, listen, stop being internet nerds and internet marks. Just go with it here. Lots of different possibilities. A lot of different possibilities. We'll mix and match and all that good stuff. And I know, Vince McMahon's going to bury them and all that. Listen, I agree. Vince, Kevin Dunn, and Mark Carrano, I think they ruined the women's division in my personal opinion too. But hey, we got to be patient, guys. We have to be patient. And I know it was like, sometimes and you know what though? Here's what I'm hoping: that if Vince McMahon ends up passing away, guys, don't cheer. Don't be respectful. All right. Because it's but I'm not saying. I hope I'm not saying it's going to happen. It will eventually happen. Life goes on. But if anybody cheers someone's death, that's very disrespectful, and it's really cold-hearted in my personal opinion. But listen, people are right about Vince though. He's not understanding that it's not the 80s wrestling that he grew up watching, the old school wrestling anymore. And then we got, Vince has got to change with the times, and sometimes he doesn't care what any us fans want. And, I can understand a lot of people frustrated with that. And, that's how it is. I'm hoping that, Triple H and Stephanie, even Shane McMahon steps up in the games. Okay, I want to see what this other talent can do. It's more than just, the big guys, and everything else. Is Aleister, sometimes I ask myself about Aleister Black's promo, is he going to be aiming to pick a fight with somebody that, a lot of people would, I'm starting to think that he may end up picking a fight with The Undertaker. I don't know if that would be the case or not. I don't know. Anything can happen in WWE. I wouldn't jump to conclusions on all these things I'm talking about. We know Goldberg's going to be on SmackDown. Who is he going to go after? Super Showdown's coming up. We all know Lesnar, Ricochet for the WWE Championship. Ricochet's got a humongous opportunity. But, Lesnar and win the matchup. And then, and him and Drew McIntyre are going to be a heck of a match at WrestleMania. I can guarantee that. It's going to be. And then you got the New Day defending the tag team titles against John Morrison and The Miz. I want to see how much comedy that these two teams have. Because John Morrison and The Miz did some pretty funny stuff as part of the Dirt Sheet. And then you got the New Day and their funny stuff as well. So, I think we add Xavier Woods coming back. And he, I saw him on Watch Along. He was wearing his New Day gear at one point, and then he changed up once again. I personally believe that Xavier Woods is a few days away from coming back from his Achilles injury, and we'll see what happens there. Because I think he brings I think like Big E, he brings a lot of comedy. You know, Xavier Woods, Xavier Woods does. And Kofi Kingston is all around. He can get serious, he can get funny, and whatnot. And so can Morrison and Miz. There's no doubt about it. So I'm kind of looking forward to see what's happening here. See what I want to talk about AEW for instance. I haven't watched much of it, but MJF, he's from New York now. I could come to find out. Imagine if the AEW held an event in Boston. MJF will be so hated. Maxwell Jacob Fried will be so hated. He would make Roger Goodell and the New York Yankees look like saints in Boston. That's how hated. That's how I think how hated MJF's going to be. He'll always have him announce that I'm from the state that is better than New York City. But fans in Boston would boo him so bad to the point where I'll be thinking that he'll make Roger Goodell and the New York Yankees look like saints. I'm telling you, it's. I can just imagine it. I can imagine that. I can imagine if AEW was an event would be held in Boston. I can imagine if MJF walks out there and he's announced from Plainville, New York. New York, just mention the word New York and Boston. Automatic boo. And I want to give a shout out to Daniel. Give me a second here. I'm going to go to YouTube Studio for just a second here. I was bearing with me because on the comments I made about the Silver City Galleria, FYE Silver City Galleria, a couple of episodes ago. Blah, blah, blah. And I want to give a shout out to. Hold on just a second here. Comments I've not responded to. I have responded to. Apply and Daniel Langer, who has informed me, who has informed me that Emerald Square Mall Sears is still open. So Daniel Langer, thank you for that thank you for making that comment on that. I do appreciate that wholeheartedly. There we go. So, a couple episodes ago, on episode 461, check it out. Emerald Square Mall Sears is still open, so if you need to go to a Sears, go to Attleboro. The only one's still open, thank God. So, Sears is not entirely dead yet in this country. There's a few Sears left here and there, and it's going to be pretty good. You know what I mean? Pretty good. Blah, blah, blah. Hello, Shakira. Let's see, what else? You see Charlotte Flair will come to NXT to respond to Rhea Ripley's challenge. It's like Rhea Ripley wants a WrestleMania opportunity. Like I said, it'd be great, if let's just say Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair end up in a no contest at TakeOver Portland. But those two, give them an opportunity against Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. I see. And then, let's just say if Io Shirai comes back from an injury and attacks Bianca Belair, and then somebody like Rhea or Charlotte goes after her, make it a fatal four-way. That's what I say. Make it a fatal four-way at WrestleMania. Io Shirai could have another opportunity. You're giving 3 NXT female superstars an opportunity. I like to see a fatal four-way between Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Io Shirai, and Charlotte Flair. That's what I like to see. And have, let's say, Io Shirai win the NXT Women's Championship. Have Asuka win the Raw Women's Championship. How about this? Kairi Sane going over to SmackDown beating Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. You're talking about domination in the women's division from the ladies of the Land of the Rising Sun. I like to see that happen. But you never know for sure what the WWE has. A lot of possibilities are endless here. I want to see that. A lot of matches happened last night. Angel Garza versus Rey Mysterio. What a heck of a matchup! Angel Garza was another superstar that arrived, and it's now being managed by Zelina Vega, which begs the question here. Once Andrade comes back from his suspension, he's still United States champion. But imagine if Andrade Cien Almas and Angel Garza teaming up. That's another tag team you can look out for. Definitely. I wouldn't be surprised if that tag match happens at WrestleMania. Imagine that Angel Garza getting a huge, boost at WrestleMania. Anything is possible. This WrestleMania is going to be crazy. So far, one match has been set up, and that will be Drew McIntyre challenging Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship. So, will Edge and Randy Orton be part of that match? We don't know for sure what Edge's condition is. And Orton and Ruby Riott does not want to explain why they attacked their former friends. It's like, don't you want to give an explanation? I'm like, if you don't want to give an explanation, listen. Liv Morgan will beat the explanation out of Ruby Riott, while Edge, if he comes back, will beat the living explanation out of Randy Orton. I'm telling you. WrestleMania season, everybody's stepping up their game, man. I'll tell you, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be cray-a-z, cray-cray. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be awesome. So, a little bit more WWE wrestling talk from me. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is it for the show, for the episode 464. And I'm hoping to get more episodes later on in the week. It all depends on what happens in this crazy weather that we have in here. I know we saw a blizzard up in Utah. Will that storm head over here? Not really. With the temperatures being... So they said it's going to be raining hard. Was it Thursday or Friday? If that's the case, if it's going to be raining hard Thursday or Friday, I'm expecting... that would be because of the warmer temps. We'll probably have more rain than snow. I surmise that would be the blizzard that we got from Utah. It will be just a humongous rain. I know a lot of people are freaking out about, we're gonna have a mild winter. Oh my God, the groundhogs didn't see a shadow. Spring's coming early. Well, it's New England weather. New England weather is the weirdest weather in the world. It could be snowing in June, Like snowing in June, and all of a sudden it heats up to 70 degrees. Well, you ain't going to bother shoveling snow because it's going to be all melted away in about 5 seconds. You know what I'm saying? But there's a little joke here and there. But, the stranger thing is that Australia is winter there while it's summer here in June. You know what I'm saying? Around June time, So, I think personally, I believe we should send all the snow to Australia to make sure to get those fires out, because there's a lot of people who are living through so much tragic hell over there. We need, let's send the snow over to Australia to make sure to put those fires out, protect the critters, protect the animals, protect the people. That way, no more wildfires, please. We got a lot of poor animals, a lot losing their homes, and they're hiding under people, just in fear. And they're scared. And, I say send the snow over there to make sure that put all those fires out, and that way the animals can rebuild their lives there and all that. It's, it's crazy. It's crazy. And, my heart goes out to the folks in Australia, seriously. Stay strong, guys. Stay very strong, please. If you want those fires put out, man, we'll send the snow over to you. Send the rains, the snow. Cool things down over there, man. As you know, the Retromania Wrestling will be coming to Nintendo Switch, PS4, Xbox One, and Steam, PC. Retromania Wrestling, I personally cannot wait for that. NWA is going to be part of Retromania Wrestling. Personally, I want to see a women's division there then. You got Melina, Marty Bell, Allison Kay, Ashley Vox, and, I like to see a Retromania women's division there. Imagine this. I can play my female wrestling character as Melina. I like Melina. I love her. It would be really, really cool to add a women's division in there. Not only that, it would be a lot of fun. And if let's say they add Joey Mercury to the game. And you already got Johnny Retro, a.k.a. Johnny Nitro, John Morrison. They've already added him before he signed on with the WWE, mind you. So imagine that you could reunite Eminem on Retromania Wrestling. I say we do it. But like all this will be in the game. I'm going retro, So I hope that when that game comes out, LOD's in the game, aka the Road Warriors. Where are they going to add Demolition? You never know who they're going to add in the game. So I like to see that. I can't wait till the final roster has been finalized, and when I get it, for the Switch. Who knows for sure? Yep, lots of wrestling jibber-jabber. Wrestling jibber-jabber for me. So Impact, speaking of which, Impact's on tonight, and yeah, Tessa Blanchard being the first woman to hold the World Heavyweight Championship there. I think that's a little history in the making. I know a lot of controversies around Miss Blanchard about her being a racist and all. Whatever happened behind the scenes and all that, I think I'm just going to leave it at that. And I got a lot of respect for Miss Blanchard as far as her wrestling ability is concerned. She is the daughter of Tully Blanchard, and I think she's kind of hot. And you got a lot of knockouts. You got Rosemary going one-on-one with Susie tonight. Be very interesting to see if Rosemary tries to bring the Killer Instinct out and revert her back to being the Undead Bride again. Be very interesting. That and Sue Young's theme entrance kind of haunts me a little bit. And it's be saying Oreo is like, you want Oreo cookies or something like that? I don't know. It's weird. But anyways, let's see. And the tag team division is the only thing I got against Impact is the tag team division is very, very stale. Because the North has been dominating as tag team champions for a long time, ever since they beat LAX for those titles, and haven't relinquished them since. So it's like, okay, we need someone to really challenge the North and beat those two clowns for those belts. And we'll see what happens there. And it's surreal. So, well, that's it. That's enough wrestling jibber-jabber for today. I will see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful day, and hope you enjoy the rest of the day. And peace, love, and recycle, and all that good stuff. I'll see you guys later. Have a awesome day. Thumbs up. Thumbs up, and shout out to all the homies out there.